Hey guys, in this video we are going to go over page 10, solving multi-step equations. So go ahead and pause the video, add page 10 to your table of contents, and then I'll give you page 10 that you can tape down. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with page 10. Solve equations using the distributive property. So now we're going to solve multi-step equations. Such equations may have grouping symbols. In order to free the terms in an equation that contains grouping symbols, you can use the distributive property. And in the last couple of videos, we've talked about the distributive property, and we've talked about combining like terms, and we've talked about solving 1- and 2-step equations. So we're just going to put all of those steps together. So the steps for solving the equation: 5 times 2x minus 3 plus 4 equals -6. So we're going to show the work to find the solution of that equation, and then we're going to check our solution like we did in the last video. So the first step that we need to do, we need to use the distributive property, and we need to multiply 5 times 2x, which gives us 10x, 5 times -3, which gives us -15. And notice that we keep the plus 4, we keep the equals -6 exactly how it was. We did nothing with it. So now we can combine like terms. So in one of our last videos, we said that like terms have the same variable or don't have a variable at all. So no other terms have a 10x, so we're not going to combine 10x with anything. However, -15 and 4 are like terms because neither of them have a variable. So we'll add -15 plus 4, which gives us -11. And then notice we did nothing with the -6. So we'll keep it like this. And once we do the distributive property and once we combine like terms, now we just have a 2-step equation. Like in the last video, we'll put our line down the middle and we'll use our opposite operations. So we see -11, which means I need to add 11 on both sides. I need to do the opposite. So notice I did nothing with the 10x again, so we'll keep that. And that's equal to -6 plus 11, which gives me 5. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to get caught up. We're going to go ahead and do the last step. So I see 10 times x, which means I need to divide both sides by 10. So then I can put that into the calculator. X will equal 5 divided by 10, which is 0.5. So that's our solution. Our solution is x equals 0.5. Now we're going to check that solution. So whenever you check your solution, you're going to substitute the answer, 0.5, in for the x. So we have the 10, but then instead of putting x, we're going to put 0.5. And then we have -15 plus 4 equals -6. So now I can do 10 times 0.5, which is 5, minus 15 plus 4 equals -6. And now I'm just going to combine all of my like terms. So 5 minus 15 plus 4, all those are like terms. So 5 minus 15, that's -10, plus 4 is -6. That's equal to -6. Since it's true, -6 does equal -6, we know we did it correctly. So if you need to pause the video and go back to review any of those steps, go ahead and do that now. All right, so the steps for solving the equation -2x plus 1/2 times 6x minus 5 is equal to 3/2. So what we can do, if you don't like the fractions, we can turn those into a decimal very easily. So we have -2x plus, and we can change 1/2 to 0.5. And then we have times 6x minus 5 equals, and 3/2 as a decimal, that's just 1.5. So if you need to change them all to decimals, you can definitely do that. So let's look at step 1. Step 1, we need to use the distributive property. So we're going to distribute that 0.5. So notice I'm not doing anything with that negative 2x, so I'm going to keep it exactly how it is. Now I'm going to multiply 0.5 times 6x, which gives us 3x. And now we're going to distribute 0.5 to negative 5. So 0.5 times negative 5, I can put that in the calculator. So notice you get negative 2.5. So we'll go back and we'll make that negative 2.5. And notice that we did nothing with the equals 1.5, so we'll keep that how it is. All right, step 2, we're going to combine like terms. And remember, like terms have the same variable or no variable at all. So in this case, negative 2x and positive 3x have the same variable. So we're going to add those together. Negative 2 plus 3 gives me positive 1x. And I do nothing with the negative 2.5 and the equals 1.5. That stays the same because I haven't done anything with it. So now we're going to draw our line. It's just a two-step equation. We're going to do the opposite operation. So the opposite of minus 2.5 is add 2.5 on both sides. We got to bring down that 1x. We didn't do anything with it. That's equal to 1.5 plus 2.5. That gives me 4. And then one last step. Side by side, I need to divide. I'm doing divide by 1. We always divide by the number that's in front of x. So here, x is equal to 4 divided by 1, which is 4. So notice that our solution is 4. So let's go ahead and check that with our original equation. So we have negative 2 times our 4 plus 1/2 times 6 times our 4 minus 5. And we want to know, is that equal to 1.5? All right, so now we're going to do parentheses first. Negative 2 times 4 gives me negative 8 plus 0.5 times 6 times 4 is 24. 24 minus 5 is 19. And that's equal to 1.5. We've got to do one more set of parentheses to get rid of. So 0.5 times 19. Keep the negative 8 plus 9.5, that's what that is. That's equal to 1.5. And now I need to combine like terms. So negative 8 plus 9.5, that's 1.5. And 1.5 is equal to 1.5, so we know we did that correctly. So go ahead and pause the video and get whatever part of the notes on page 10 that you have missed, please, and then I'll go ahead and give you the assignment that goes along with these notes.